Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Into the box stands the left-handed hitting Johnny Damon, and we are ready for baseball from New York.
The center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the game is a strike to Damon as we get underway.
1 o'clock.
Counts even, a ball and a strike to Johnny Damon. Messina has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against him. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Striding in for Boston, Manny Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Pedro Martinez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, man, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's one of the best hitters to ever play the game. We're talking about a guy with 3,000 hits. A Hall of Fame pedigree that doesn't come around too often. You better appreciate it while you have the chance to.
Popped up. Ortiz in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Nixon. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next for New York, Alex Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. Next up for the Red Sox, David Ortiz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
David Ortiz. . 2 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1
windup and the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. There aren't many vets in the league that can still generate the kind of velocity we've been seeing from him. How uncommon is it to see a guy of his vintage still lighting up the radar gun?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind it early, 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Kevin Millar. 0-1 the count. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set with the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Stepping up now, Nixon.
The right fielder, number 7.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Throw back to first will not be in time, so they'll just get the 1 on the line out.
The catcher,
Striding in, Jason Varitek. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here swinging the bat left-handed.
And this is low, ball 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Ortiz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now is the Yankees DH, Hideki Matsui. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball one. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Matsui rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Gary Sheffield is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in now, Bernie Williams, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. So 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Nixon on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
The second baseman.
So here's how the Bull Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And be on the lookout today, because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very accurate as well.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the leading off the inning, Bill Miller, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The next 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under at Sheffield. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. This is hit softly to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman. He went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Jeter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike one. One ball and one strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. Line towards center field. And that drops in front of Damon, a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Rodriguez, 28 years old. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Damon is there, and he has it for the first out. So striding forward now, Jason Giambi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Jeter on second. Rodriguez at first. One gone. In there, 1-2 now. This one's flared toward left center. Ramirez over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Gary Sheffield. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Sheffield.
2 men are on with 2 men out. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2. At the plate, Orlando Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Manny Ramirez.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Swing and a liner. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, David Ortiz, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Count remains 2-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kevin Millar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. One and 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Bernie Williams. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Now let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Three and two now.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
So he's frozen for the strikeout. Jorge Posada is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner towards second. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kenny Lofton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Rodriguez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Hideki Matsui. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
High chopper towards first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Nixon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Number 7.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jason Varitek. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 pitch on the way. This is line to left. Lofton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting. The third base.
Settling in now, Bill Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Jason Giambi. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman.
The fastball here too low. It's 1-0.
Giambi.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Another try at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Got him to miss the breaking ball
Now
there.
batting,
Gary
the
Sheffield
center fielder,
becomes out number
Birdie.
2 this inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Cabrera will put this one away, and the side is coming to the plate now. Mark Bellhorn will start
Leading
things
off the
out in
box,
their half of the 6th as they
base,
look to shake things up
Mark
here for a lineup that quite
Bellhorn.
frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Johnny Damon. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in once again, Orlando Cabrera, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Bellhorn stands at first with 1 out. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
No balls and 1 strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Stepping into the box, Jorge Posada 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Well hit out to straightaway center. Damon going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Kenny Lofton. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. He's set. Here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Cairo over at second. Lofton is over at first with 1 away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
14.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, number 50.
Striding forward now is the DH, Kevin Millar. Pitch number 100 on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
And this will be put away easily for the out. Now in the box, Nixon.
7.
No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Count even at 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in
Now
play,
batting.
every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box, Jason Varitek, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Standing in, Alex Rodriguez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And that is off the first base bag. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Obvious pitch recognition right there.
Now batting.
0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss, 1-1. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Miller is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Rodriguez, the runner at second with 1 away. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And that drops in front of Damon, a base hit. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Yeah, that's a fair ball, line to the right side. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Digging in, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Williams.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees are out in front, 5-0. Ready now, Bill Miller. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Williams sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Mark Bellhorn, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Cairo scoops it up, and there's out number 2. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Johnny Damon. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order. So stepping in, Jorge Posada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Mike Timlin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
First pitch on its way.
Mike
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken down and in for a ball. 2-2. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Striding into the box, Miguel Cairo drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Cairo.
1 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ramirez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So coming to the plate, Kenny Lofton is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Tom Gordon comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Standing in, Orlando Cabrera. And at this point in the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
That evens it up 1-1. Cabrera aboard here at first with nobody out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
The 1-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 50.
Now the Red Sox DH, Kevin Millar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Down and away, ball 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-0 the final.